Yep, that's right. Let's see here. And it's already got something pulled up on my screen. Ain't that nice? Whatever it's doing. There it goes. Okay. All right. We're in business.
It's like, dang, right off the rip.
Right off the rip. Stuff in our way. So, we are live with Mr. Jesse here.
Yeah, man.
This is episode number 3.
Number 3. Exactly.
Yeah, man. Or is it 4? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
We're going to get it figured out. But anyways, so lots of things to talk about. Today, we went to the swap meet.
Yeah, had a good time, man.
Had a real good time. We had a blast at swap meet in Gray. So if you're joining us here, definitely comment down below. Some of the things we're going to be talking about is what all you buy at a swap meet, whether it's what you should have bought or you should not have bought.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to walk over here, and we got some other things to talk about as well.
What'd you buy?
With AMSOIL. Oh, you know what I got.
This dude, man, it's like every time we go, I mean, it's beeline to the masking tape.
It's right to the tape. So let's go check this out, Jesse.
Yeah. Go over and check that mess out, man.
So I'll show y'all my bag of goodies that I got at the swap meet today. And definitely, guys, as you're joining in here, be sure to comment down below and all that good stuff. So, Jack, I seen your comment. No, I did not get a sack of that. So, no. So, Jesse, hold it up there, and let's get on into what I got
duct
today.
Tape, and then, yeah, you got ground straps.
Yeah,
That's
I got some ground.
I forgot about getting. I thought about getting, and there's some of that.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
but anyway.
It's a good deal.
I read you, Jack. God, he's already on, man.
Already starting. He don't give us a break.
Full rip. So when I go to swap meets, I'm beelining to where the tape is.
Yeah.
So a little trick for y'all: a roll of tape. Go to Lowe's, Home Depot, or your paint store, and look at how much tape costs.
Honestly, to get a better deal, go to Lowe's or Home Depot. Your paint store is just freaking
it's crazy
ridiculous. High. I mean, it's insane, man.
So we went to go do some painting on our house not too long ago, and we always use tape in our shop and all that stuff. And me and Hannah had to buy some tape. What, it was like $10 a roll, something like that.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, it was extremely expensive. It was right at $10 a roll. Each roll, $2 at the swap meet.
Yeah, my buddy had a van. He painted a van a long time ago. Called it Green Bean.
Yeah.
And he went to the paint store to buy tape for that thing. And he had both arms full of rolls of tape.
Yeah.
He spent like pretty close to $400 on nothing but tape.
Yeah.
He said he about died.
So that's why I'm saying when I go to swap meets, I'm looking at the tape because I can get really good painter's tape, really good masking tape, really good duct tape for like $2 to $4 for like bulk packs of stuff.
Yeah, man.
And you guys saw it. I had a stack like this tall. I get happy about things like that. I paid $10 for a stack of them, and $10 at Lowe's will only get you one. So that's a good deal. So
I got tools. Got some tools. And I'm always after car parts, but the thing is, when you're mid-build of your car, it's really hard to buy stuff for your car. You just don't know what you need yet.
Don't know what
it's
you're
not
getting.
one until I've seen a lot of stuff that I could potentially need, but I hate to spend that money and not need it. You know what I mean? So, that's like that seat. I was going to buy that seat, and I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and redo that seat. Might as well just go ahead and just use mine. I mean, because mine was in the same state as the one I was getting ready to buy.
Exactly. So what he's talking about is while we're at the swap meet, and you guys, the new episode we're going to put up, we'll have a new episode up probably here in a couple of days. This episode is going to be really fun. We drove this car, had some fun with it. You guys will get to see that. We drove GTO, played with it in the street, and then we went to a swap meet, me, Jesse, and my dad, up in Gray, and we had a really good time with it. So this upcoming episode should be a pretty fun one there for y'all. But so Jesse was looking at a bench seat, and Jesse's 55 has like this molding around the seat.
Weird, man.
It's really weird. It makes it hard
Looks
to work
good,
on. Yeah, it looks good.
But for a basic old hot rod, you don't need it, man.
Yep.
I mean, it's like a hard molding around the seat. It's only just like a little bit of it, but it's insane, man. To get off, it's insane. So hopefully, I like to find an upholstery guy to really convert that seat to your basic bench seat. That's what I'd love to see in the front of my car.
Yeah,
I
because
don't need none of that.
your plastic pieces or vinyl pieces, whatever you want to call
And they're
they're
even
the wrong
painted
color.
that green or blue
Blue color, yeah.
So, like to do away with them, just do a basic bench seat.
Yep.
And, but yeah, other than that, I seen what parts I seen. I'm like, dang, should I get it? And I was like, I'll hold off.
Yep.
And really, I mean, all my car's there. It's just really the only thing I think I need to look for is my chrome. I just don't know if all my chrome's there or not. I'm just waiting on that. The only way we're going to find that out is get it all out and start trying to put it on the car and see what you got and ain't got. But
yeah. Well, and I mean, with your 55, you know, guys, we were talking about this the other day was, you know, me and Jesse, we've been looking at trucks, we've been looking at trailers, because me and Jesse race together. We go to tracks together and all that stuff. We've been trying to figure out what to do with all that. We drove up to Pennsylvania last week. That was a fail.
Yeah, it was a teetotal fail. I mean,
cool looking truck. I mean, we looked at a toter home last week, and because again,
potential toter home.
Potential toter home.
We'd have to build it into one. It was it's a box truck's what it was.
Yeah, it was an old Snap-on truck is what we're looking at, and
we had to leave it behind.
It was bad. Killer motor, killer transmission,
and decent body,
and awesome looking body. It really had a good body on it.
Yeah.
But the frame, guys, was gone.
Bones is gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was gone.
It was a typical northern truck.
Yeah.
And I guess the reason the guy wouldn't send us pictures of the frame.
Yeah. So if you go north to look at a truck,
beg for them pictures.
Beg for the pictures of the frame.
If you don't get them, don't look at the truck.
If the deal looks too good to be true, just beg for the pictures of the frame. Nice guy. Everything was cool on that end. We didn't get in an argument or nothing.
No, he's a cool
you know,
guy.
We looked at it as we went up there. We had a dang good Outback steak dinner when we went up there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And I'll tell you, man, West Virginia was nice, but
Jack,
what's that cat doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm losing the comments here. So Hannah, can you pull up your phone so I can read comments and stuff? So guys, if you're joining in with us, be sure to comment down below so I know you're on here.
Cool.
And that way I can give you a shout out and all that stuff. So the comments, when we've got this thing laying horizontal right now, so you guys have got widescreen, they flip by really fast. So Hannah's going to pull us up a phone here so that way we can be reading them. But be sure to be commenting. That helps us out a bunch. So, yeah, this is the Jack Show.
Oh,
I understand,
hear you,
man. Yeah, pretty much. We know how you be, man. We appreciate you being here. But so anyways, so we went and looked at a truck. We came back. We sat down together and kind of got game planned here. And so our focus is going to be, instead of pulling another project in right now, we're going to focus on Jesse's 55 and my car, just getting them to the track and racing them. And so Jesse's car is a drag week car is what it's going to be. And so we're going to focus on getting that thing to actually make it to the track. Yeah. And not worry about trailering it right now, not worry about pulling it. Get his car to actually make it A to B, because that's what it's going to do. If it can't do that, then we've got problems and we've got to fix it so that it can.
Exactly.
Simple as that. So that being said, Jesse does have some cool news to announce on that thing and stuff as well. So I think you should talk about it. What do you think?
Sounds good to me, man. We've been hoarding up parts. I got me a VFN 2-inch cowl hood.
Yep.
I paid over $1,000 for that darn thing.
It's nice too.
And it is really nice.
Real
it's
nice.
Clean. But just got my new EFI screen. I got a little bit bigger screen than my original one.
Yep.
And that come with my sniper kit.
Now, did it come in the mail today?
Yeah, it come in the mail today.
Oh,
Ordered it
it's on
Thursday.
now.
And props to Holly, guys. Man, you all move on the shipping. My goodness. I figured that thing would be here next week sometime. But, bam, it popped in the mail today.
Yep. So now we got a hood to put on it. Now we've got a new Holly EFI screen to put on there.
I got a good passenger side fender I'm going to put on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to go up Dave's and grab that thing. Okay. But got that, and I've got underneath my bezels on my front end, I got all that brand new. Them patch panels that's underneath your front bezels, I got those panels new. And I got that centerpiece that goes across the behind the front bumper. There's a panel right there. I got that brand new. So
okay, that fill-in panel and stuff right underneath the grill.
I got all that new and everything. Cool. And
cool.
Other than that, I mean, get all that going, and then eventually like to see start getting our wiring harness on it eventually.
Yep.
And then after that, it's ready to ride on the road, tinker with it, and get it tuned in, and then after that, head to paint and body shop.
Yeah, no, we're going to Bristol. We're going.
We're going to Bristol. All right,
we're going to run it.
We'll hammer down with
I'm sorry, but before you put paint on it, we gotta make a pass.
I don't care to ride around.
I'm just saying, we gotta go make a pass in the 55.
And plus, I'm trying to get my front seat upholstered, get that ready to rock and roll for it and everything. That way, I ain't sitting on springs and everything. But get that done, and I guess we're heading to Bristol, like Boss Man said.
That's right. We got to do some racing. And, Jack, appreciate it. Everybody, if you're in right now, I'm seeing we got a pretty good slew of people in.
Yeah,
Be sure to comment down below if you can. If you are not able to comment down below, you must be signed in to your YouTube account is what's going on.
Yeah.
So make sure you comment down below if you can. Give us a like, and be sure to share this video on Facebook or share it to your friends and get it going out there real quick. So, Jack, appreciate the reminder on that. So, all right, so another thing that's going on the 55. So, I've been working on some things in the background and stuff as well.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That really is. That is truly a blessing.
Mom is here. Cool deal.
Tammy, what's happening?
Appreciate it, Mom. Thanks for the help today with the kids, by the way.
There you go.
But big shout out to Mom.
But, yeah, man, you called me, what was it, last week or the week before last week? He called me in the middle of the week. I was fresh out of the shower, getting ready to go to work. He's like, hey, man. He said, I got some good news. I said, what's that? And what's the company's name?
It's AutoPlumb. That's who it is.
Yeah, AutoPlumb wants to sponsor me all my fittings.
For your radiator and for your heater core.
Fittings, all brand new. They're wanting to, so that's why we're going to get the car
Thanks,
up
Jack.
here.
Appreciate it.
And count all the fittings we need, and then send them the info, and they're going to send me all brand new fittings.
Yep.
And that really is a blessing, man. I tell you.
That'd be a big one right there. So big shout out to Mr. Joe at AutoPlumb.
Thanks, Joe. You the man, bro.
They are an OG sponsor of ours. So we have AutoPlumb fittings all on the GTO. So all the fittings on the GTO is AutoPlumb, and they are coming back to work with us again. And this go around, they're wanting to help Jesse out with the fittings on his car and get those up to speed. And we're going to be getting their banner up on the wall in here in the shop as well.
That's cool.
So, Jack, big shout out to Mr. Joe. We appreciate you, AutoPlumb.
Yeah, and they got clean stuff.
Very nice stuff.
Whittled on Houston stuff there, man. It's nice. It really is.
So, definitely if you guys are needing fittings, and especially because the cool thing, what's going to happen with this thing, if this makes sense, on Jesse's 55, his radiator is a stock replacement aluminum radiator, okay? And so what AutoPlumb can provide for you is if you'd like to have AN fittings on your radiator, what this does is it's an adapter that literally tightens up like a swedge lock style fitting. If you guys are into plumbing or anything like that, it kind of works like a gator style fitting, or I can't remember if they call them snake bites or what it is they call those fittings. I'll think of it here in a minute. But there's some, it's very similar to that style of fitting, but it has an AN on the end of it. So now you can have, shark bite. Thank you, Dr. Flex. Appreciate it. Man. So it's like a shark bite style fitting in that relationship neighborhood type of fitting. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it, but it's a good one. We've used it on 3 or 4 race trucks. Very good success. They use them on a lot of drag week cars, and that way if you don't have an aluminum welder it's a great way to put that adapter on there, and you can rock and roll with AN fittings, and it's nice stuff. So we're going to be doing that on his car.
Yeah, man. And all the outcome on the old hot rod is, man, I'd love to see one drag week under my belt. That's one of my dream races. Then other than that, I'm probably going to be staying up in Beach Bend, up in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Bristol, but for street car stuff and my level of racing, Beach Bend's got it going on. I mean, they got the Tri-5 Nationals, they got the street car classes all the time, and that's where I'm probably wanting to stay all the time.
Yeah,
and
like
race.
a 6 week type of race too.
Yeah, and their track it reminds me of just an old school track, but yet it's at Bristol level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice track, but it kind of gives you an old school vibe.
Yep.
And that's what I like about it. So yeah, I'm going to race Bristol, of course. That's my home track. I forever have love for that place. But they just don't do what I need.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I'm just going to go where my car's going to shine. Do you blame me?
Yeah. For example, right now, and this is unfortunate. So like for us this year is going to be a lot of testing for me and Jesse. We will be at Bristol a lot this year. But I really wish Bristol would put way more heads-up racing there.
Yeah.
They literally have like 6 DER races, and which is bracket racing, and then they got a bunch of street fights this year, and then literally the national event. There's no bow tie nationals. There's no streetcar takeover.
No,
that
it
is
surprised
planned
me
there so
bow
far.
tie nationals ain't coming. That blows me away.
It may be announced later, but
Yeah.
as of right now, it's not on the list.
But it didn't surprise me on the streetcar takeover.
Yeah,
deal. I mean, I called that last year. I said,
Yeah,
this is last year they're coming.
Unfortunately, and I like the streetcar takeover event.
Great event.
I really do.
It really is.
But it has had really bad luck at Bristol,
Yeah.
and
Due to weather.
it's been out of the 5 times they've came there. Would you say 3 has been rained out?
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's rough to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on Jesse's model
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, how you like it? I think that paint scheme's going to be pretty cool, man. It's different, and me and Houston was just talking about that in the car. I like everybody's vehicles, but I want to roll into some kind of gig and somebody looks at my car and they said, well, there's old Jesse.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have the exact same car as somebody else has got. You know what I mean? It's just
Y'all
just
know
the way I
why?
roll.
Y'all know why he's my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
We both like building stuff that is completely different than what everyone else has.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just
and there is a lot of 55s out there, but with what Jesse's wanting to do, it is a 4-door, which that's an oddball. A lot of people don't make race cars out of those.
Yeah.
And then also the paint scheme you're wanting to do, I think is going to be really cool on it.
Yeah, I've seen only 2 cars done like that, but the paint was swapped.
Yep.
Theirs was black on the front
Yep.
and gray on the back. Mine's going to be gray on the front and black on the back.
Yep.
And with gold lettering, it's going to be the name of the car, Hootie
Yep.
Special.
Yep.
And then a couple other little bit of lettering here and there. But
Heck yeah.
yeah, I just want to be different. That's all I want to do.
100%. All right, so I seen we got several folks in here right now. Just as a reminder, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about stuff that you buy at swap meets. My weakness is buying masking tape. Sounds like a weird thing, but that's my weakness. I buy a bunch of tape when I go. Jesse, 55 Bel Air stuff. Be sure to comment down below if you are, when you go to swap meets for hot rod stuff, what is it you like to buy? And maybe if you've mistakenly bought something you should have, write that down as well. And that way we can give you a shout out and all that. Like and share, all that good stuff and all that.
Man.
So we do have a cool thing to talk about as well in this episode. So we had a special delivery today.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, for the Full Metal Goat. So we'll look right there at AMSOIL,
Right there.
Big shout out to them. They
Yeah,
brought
man.
their logos over. We haven't got them on the car, just laying there. And you guys can see another one right around there. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have another logo right around in here. We're just getting things kind of figured out there. So come over here and check out our official oil and lubricant sponsor for the GTO. Look at that pile right there. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, y'all heard me talking the last time we was on here. I've been putting in the work of working with sponsors, trying to get things lined up, funding, parts, tools, everything that we can get. This is the first load of it right here. We have been getting more and more deals set up with folks.
Parts cleaners.
So yeah, let's check this out. So AMSOIL, big shout out to them, Senzilla.com. They do make brake clean. So we are going to be testing that out. Check out this right here.
Now that's actually pretty daggum cool. Have you ever been under an old hoopty or something in the cold, cussing and fussing and growling and kicking with a bottle of daggum grease oil aimed in the rear end, sitting there giving all your might? You go and ain't nothing coming out.
There you go.
Well, that right there is going to change that.
That's right. All right. So somebody said reverse the print. As things went, let's see here. Does it need to be like this? Orientation is locked. All right.
What's going on?
Somebody saying our print has went reversed on us.
Oh.
The print of what everything is spelled. Check it out on the live feed. Is it in reverse?
Talking about in the camera, that's backwards.
This
right?
is
Is that what they're saying?
yeah. Is it backwards when you see it on film?
Well, I mean, turning it landscaping will fix it.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what we can do here real quick. All right. So I'll turn it around real quick so you guys can see
Yeah,
it.
you'd have to your front facing camera.
Okay. All right. So here y'all go. Hopefully it's correct now.
Yeah, man. You could roll it up like a thing of glue.
Yep.
Run it right in your rear end, man. That's nice.
Boom. So yeah, so we are testing this out. These are their new easy packs. So this is gear oil for the car. So we now have gear oil sponsor. We have transmission fluid sponsor. That's right there. It's at ATF. And then we also have engine oil as well. That is right there. Their Dominator racing oil right there. So big shout out to that. So we have on all of these, we have both this style of hard container, and we have this style of container as well to do some advertising and also to show you guys the, a pretty cool product here of where that comes into handy and this comes into handy. So big shout out to Senzilla.com and all that good stuff right there. So yeah, so let you guys kind of see the car here for a second. Let you see some logos. And also let you see the website there real quick. So again, big shout out, Senzilla.com. And we'll check out underneath the hood here real quick and let you guys see the AutoPlumb fittings as well. Boom. There you all go. So yeah, so these are the AutoPlumb fittings. This is what Jesse is going to be getting on his 55 as well. So what do you think about that, buddy?
Dude, that's a blessing. I mean, Joe, if you're watching this, man, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yep.
It means a lot for an old poor boy.
Yep. So big shout out to Joe. Big shout out to Michael at AMSOIL. That's our Senzilla distributor there. So we're very, very happy about that. So yeah. So we got some cool things going on. Come on over here to the table real quick. Big shout out to the wifey, Miss Hannah. She got us a new oil caddy right there. So Hannah, appreciate you. Give a thumbs up. Yep. So she hooked us up with a new caddy so we can put our oil in the trailer. And Jesse, I think we're gonna need more.
More oil or
More
shells?
More shells.
I'd make it happen. That's all I can say.
Hannah said both. We need oil. We need just more of everything. So heck yeah. So yeah. All right. So let's see here.
Back wall, just oil.
Yeah.
Next to the fuel cell.
Exactly, man. So heck yes. All right, guys. So if you're just joining us in here, we got several more people in. Be sure to comment down below. Be sure to tell us where you're from. So Jesse, what last one we had some people from Australia.
Yeah, Nigeria, all kinds of places.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some from France. That was wild. But the wild one was from Nigeria.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess we got hot rodders in Nigeria.
That's it. So yeah, so Jack, heck yeah, man, he's on it. Like and share and subscribe, everybody. We appreciate it. Help us
Thank you,
out
Jack.
a ton.
You the man.
So heck yeah. So yeah. So we got some cool things going on there.
We was gonna actually tonight. We was gonna make the 55 happen tonight, but I got on the recliner, and the recliner got the best of old Jesse.
Heck yeah.
Houston, well, he called me. He's like, "Hey man, have you tinkered on the 55 any?" I was like, "No, man." It just didn't happen. So.
I was like, well, it's cold. And then this guy goes to tell me, man, we've got 2 flat tires.
Yeah, man, golly. Two flat tires. I pumped them up Friday or Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Got them aired up, got everything even, and I was hearing something just. I was like, what the heck is that? I said, it's got brand new tires on the front. Looked real close, the valve stem's dry rotted and cracked. I was like, dadgummit. And then looked today, back tire went flat again, which I knew that one had problems. And that was the one we put that green slime in, and it just didn't work.
Yep.
But they're old tires anyways. When we get the car right and hopping, we're going to blister them things off the rim anyway. Yep. So
exactly.
I'm going to get new tires.
We're going to have to true them up is what he's saying.
Exactly. Amen. The old-fashioned way.
If you don't know what true up means, it means we are going to balance them with a little bit of heat and a little bit of smoke action.
Yeah, man.
And hopefully you understand from there. Simple as that. And you can ask Jesse, if you put me behind the wheel, I'll make that happen real quick.
Yeah, speaking of that, I forgot about that. We need to fix that throttle issue, that stinking thing.
Oh, no.
Man. You talk about a touchy throttle. It's insane.
Yeah, we've got some work to do on that.
They ain't no like mid-speed comfortable. It's stop or wide open.
Yeah, it wants to wide open all the time.
Golly, man. And then my legs sometimes ain't. Well, it ain't got no pedal on it yet, does it?
I couldn't remember if we put the pedal on or not.
I think we did. That helped us out a little bit because we was cruising with no daggum gas pedal. It was just a rod sticking out behind the dashboard, and my foot was slipping on it, so it was just a rocking.
Yeah.
Could not get no decent.
This is a plain problem right here. We haven't worked on this thing in too long.
Yeah, I know. We're just going to have to learn again.
That's it. So we got that going on. Jesse's 55. That'll be some cool stuff going on.
Yeah, so next weekend, it should be up here, and we should be doing something to it. So.
Heck yeah.
And I can't wait. It's
all right.
killing me. I've got the itch. I'm looking like Houston with this GTO.
Oh my gosh, I was like a crackhead out here on this thing when it come to starter, wiring, and battery and all that mess. And then we come to find out we also had a bouncer about tried to come off on us.
That was rough.
Oh my gosh. But hey, guys, when y'all see the new video of this thing, she is ticked off right now.
Oh, yeah,
and the neighbors, we got a bunch of new neighbors. They know who I am now.
Exactly. She's showing her true colors now, ain't she?
Yeah, we've been having some fun. So that thing sounds good. Starts fantastic. Oh my gosh, it starts really good. So heck yeah. All right, so we got to do a quick a sponsor shout out here real quick before I forget. So let's just dive right on into it. Jonesborough Armory, appreciate you guys. They are located in downtown Jonesborough. If you're into things that goes boom, guns, shotguns, pistols, hunting, ammunition, all that good stuff, survival gear, Jonesborough Armory, give them a shout out. Stiffy's Beard Shop, they just came back on board with us. Big shout out to them. If you got a beard like this guy does right here, or myself, get you some beard oil from Stiffy's. They got a website, and also they got a couple of stores here in the Tri-Cities.
I was actually at their store last weekend. I went to the flea market just catting around. I went to their selection. They have a Hawaiian breeze, man.
Wait, what now?
A Hawaiian breeze.
Ooh, I like it.
About snagging that.
I like it. So heck yeah. So anyways, Stiffy's Beard Shop, good to go. All right, so let's keep on rolling here. Peak Performance, appreciate them. They hooked us up with a bunch of coolant this year for all of our hot rods. Aerospace Components, that's who we've got our brakes and our shifter. TSR Racing Products, that's our transmission. And also Jesse's transmission, his 55.
Yes, I got a TSR and old Hookie Special too, man.
So heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, moving right along. Fast Orange, heck yeah, keep you good and clean. Permatex, Spray 9, all them guys, appreciate them a bunch. All right, so let's rock and roll here. High-Tech Specialty Coatings, they help us with all of our powder coating needs. Local, really good company. They done our valve covers, so you guys can see that right there. Pretty cool. We appreciate them. All right, so up next, AMSOIL, Senzilla.com. You guys just heard us talk about them. We thank them a bunch. They've helped us out a bunch this year so that we can be oiled and lubricated up the way we need to be. You see their banner right there. Appreciate them a ton. Moving on down the list here, at your convenience, on-site oil services. We've got them on the car, and we've got them up on the wall as well. So big shout out to them. If you need your car worked on, you need brakes worked on, you just need something done to this thing, they will come to you, come to your job site. They'll work on your fleet vehicles, all that good stuff. Big shout out to At Your Convenience On-Site Oil Services. Ace Garage Doors. Big shout out to them. They helped us out with our heating bill this year because of these doors were never sealed up. They helped them get sealed up, and we appreciate them a bunch there. Hoopty Kings, that's Jesse's Car Club, the main man right there.
Coolest little car club in East Tennessee.
That's right, man. So if you're on Facebook right now while you're watching the live feed, go and like Hoopty Kings Car Club. We appreciate them a bunch.
Us up, man. Keep up with our shenanigans. We're all usually playing 70s, 80s rock and roll, hot rods are rolling around and everything. No drama, no politics. Just straight good
They
time,
could be
man.
talking about slot cars. They could be talking about bicycles, 55 Chevrolets, and you might even see this Pontiac on there. So be sure to go and check them out. And also, don't forget, man, you can go to KilbyMotorsports.com and you can get our merch. We have really cool T-shirts. It's got my car on there. It's got Jesse's 55. We've got Christmas ornaments. That's pretty cool right there. I know Christmas is done past, but still a cool thing.
Still cool.
And we got our can coolers. And be sure to check those out. We do have hats on the way. You guys are buying hats like there's no tomorrow. So the hats are selling good. So I'm going to get some more hats, and we'll have them on. Jesse, I'm thinking do some blue outline on our hats.
That would be cool.
What do you think?
I like blue.
I think that kind of goes along with the AMSOIL colors.
Yeah.
And also kind of goes back along with Permatex colors too. So it's like a win-win right there.
My favorite one personally is the orange one.
You like the orange one? Yeah. We might have to bring the orange ones back. The orange ones did sell the quickest. That was our At Your Convenience colors right there on our hats. So heck yeah. We'll get back here to our special thanks, and then we'll get right back on into the show here. So yeah, so special thanks, Poppy's Patina, Air Cooled Nomad, Steve, appreciate you, Mom and Dad. Peak, we already talked about them. Power Plus, that's our grape fuel scent and top lube that's in our fuel. Fog It, always got to fog your engines. And Nutramax, and of course, KilbyMotorsports.com, that's my business. And Mazir, that's our starter for us. All right, so that was a mouthful.
You're the man, brother.
That's it. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to hammer down and get our sponsors in there and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so we got a lot of cool stuff going on. And I am seeing we got a lot of folks in there right now. So be sure.
Keeping up with the comments up here.
I'm seeing we got 14 right now. So, yeah. So be sure to comment down below, guys. And we'll go from there. So do we have comments that we need to get caught up on, Jesse, or how are we doing over there?
We're kind of with everybody. Jack's just giving a shout out with all the sponsors.
All right, cool deal. So, Jack, appreciate you, buddy.
And Max, I can't wait to see me turn loose the trans brake on the Hoopty Special.
Yeah.
I can't either, brother.
Yeah, man. We want to turn the trans brake loose right now. Big time. So, yeah. So, heck yeah. All right, so things that's going on as well, I'm going to walk around through here, and I figured this to be a good update for folks. If you've got a race car, I highly suggest checking your safety gear. Check this out. Look right here. Y'all see that? December 2024. That means we need new seat belts.
Oh my God.
Hey, like that, Hannah? Did y'all hear that?
Buy those.
Hey, they're like literally a year and a half old. Oh, I know. Don't you love it?
Who
So
agrees they need to put like a freaking...
it needs to be 5-year minimum.
5 years max. I mean, for goodness sake. I mean,
Yep.
that's crazy.
So yeah, so right now I'd have to look at the rules.
That's just me. But
I think it's every 2 years your seatbelts have to be replaced, and that's aggravating right now. So right now on Drag Illustrated, that's the #1 talked about thing on their comments of what.
I'm glad it is.
Yeah.
It needs to stretch at least 5 years. I call BS right there, man. That's
Yep.
just crazy.
Yeah, so literally.
I keep up with Sick Week on Facebook. And
Yep.
They got multiple groups, all the Drag Week guys getting together, just sharing info. There's this poor fella. He just got his car ready, rocking and rolling. Not even a week before the race, he looked at his seatbelt and it was out of date. I was like, man.
Yep.
And I hope he made it to the race with good seatbelts, but I didn't keep up with the post after that. But.
Yeah. So, and another thing on your seatbelts, So you can't just send them off and have them re-inspected. You have to buy new ones every time.
I mean, it's a cut and dry situation. 2 years are up, it's throw away how much they cost.
Yeah.
In reality.
I mean, you're looking at anywhere, for a 5-point, anywhere from $80 to $160 for a set.
Yeah. I mean, it's cut and dry, $160 gone.
Every 2 years.
And it's a perfectly good seatbelt.
Yeah, you could pick a house up with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly.
I mean, seriously. But, yeah, challenge accepted. So, so that's one of the consumables that's aggravating almost. And the problem is, guys, when you get your seatbelts, so they don't come with, like, the newest date on it, okay? So, depending on when you buy them, all right, you might already be halfway through the life of your belts, if that makes sense. So, that's kind of aggravating when it comes to that.
Jack says he's going to get into seatbelt making.
I know it. Hey, I'm not kidding.
Jack, that's a good idea, brother.
I mean, seriously, guys. I mean, that's what it costs, and I'm pretty sure it's every 2 years because that's about how long they last on the dates there. So, anyways, moving on. So, guys, check your safety equipment if you're going drag racing this year. You're going to make sure that you got your belts, or they won't let you make a pass, especially if you're running this fast. Yep, simple as that. So, yeah, all right. So. Jesse, can you read through where everybody's from and stuff? I know we haven't done that. I seen we had some Jonesboroughs, and Dr. Flex said, I'm going to make a date patch. That's what I'm talking about, bro, and start selling them real cheap. Yeah, man. Let's see here, change the law. I got to renew every 2 weeks. Jack said, once he gets his business going, he's going to make them change the law, and now you've got to change your seatbelts every 2 weeks. Man, you're starting to sound like a Democrat. You're going to have to hold on to that. Or is that was a low blow right there. My bad, Jack.
No.
Well, he said every 2 weeks, so I had to shoot some shots there on him there. So, dang. All right, so moving on here. Talk about some safety equipment. Getting that changed out. Let's see here. We worked on the motor. We had some fun with it. Things that we're thinking about doing on this thing. If this makes sense, guys. Emma, cool deal. Cool deal. I just want to make sure didn't miss anybody. All right. So our boost pipe. This thing right here. This is a challenge that Jesse has fought us.
Every time you fool that thing, you're grunting and growling and hollering and fussing and kicking. Yep. It's all sorts of things.
Yep.
I was telling him a long time ago, it'd be nice if that thing could be a good 2-piece pipe.
Yeah, so me and Blaine was looking at this deal today on this thing, and we're thinking about 2 different deals. We're either going 2-piece this thing, because what I'm talking about, guys, again, this boost pipe, when you go to maintenance this thing or work on it, if you need to take the pipe off for working on fuel filter or working on fuel pump or something like that, it is really, really hard to deal with, and it also has a lot of tight turns in it. So we're actually thinking about changing the direction of this to simplify a lot of stuff, where basically instead of it going this direction, we're going to turn the Pro Charger up and it just goes straight in, is what we're thinking about doing. To calm that down and make it easier to work on and all that stuff, because we're worried about this being a problem. And also with the amount of power the motor's making now, we're worried about the tight bends that's in this. So this is one project that has kind of been lingering. I've been piecing parts together, and we may do this season sometime or another. I'm just not sure yet. It works fine the way it is, and we're going to keep running it. But in the background, I'm going to be fixing that here for long. So that's one project we are going to do.
That means we're going to have to cut the hood again.
I don't know. We may.
Maybe not, because it's got that cow.
We may just have to see. If we do, we do.
It ain't going to hurt nothing.
Yep. So another thing that's going on is our headers. We have struck up a deal with Jet Hot. We are going to be shipping our headers out hopefully this week. If you guys can tell, we do have mild headers on this thing, or mild steel headers, and so they do rust. And so what we're doing is these things are going to go and get chromed, so our headers on both sides will be chromed. And that will be a really, really nice piece in there whenever that happens. So that way when we come out this season, We'll have really, really nice headers under it. When you take the front end off, it's going to knock your eyes out type of deal on the headers. And I'm pretty proud of them. They twist. They've got a cool shape to them and all that stuff. They come out the side, and we need to get those things coated so they look good. And so big.
Everybody loves them, but take them off. That's all I'm saying.
Jesse is the man on taking headers off.
What's your favorite thing, Jesse?
Yeah.
That literally, I've tried every quick way in the book. I've tried to be patient with them. The best you can do is an hour of getting them headers off.
Oh my gosh, that's long.
Dude, I'm telling you.
All right.
What do you think? It probably takes you a little bit better because you're quicker at things, but
Okay.
I'm slow at things anyway.
All right. We're going to have to work on that then. All right.
We'll time it.
We'll time it. That may be a next video we do.
If it ain't an hour, it's dang sure 35 minutes. I mean,
All right.
all day long.
Next
How about this? I think we just come up with a cool video. When we go to take these things off to go get sent to Jet Hot,
Okay, that sounds, 'cause I was like,
let's have you on one side and I'll be on the other side, and let's time it and let's see where it's at.
you're going to win.
Well, it's going to be fun. It'll be a fun thing to do. You know it? Because
I have no issue, but that side's the easiest,
Okay.
and this side's the most difficult,
Okay.
and
Houston, you work on the most.
it's a fun situation.
Okay. Which one's the hardest side, Jesse?
This is the hardest side.
Okay, I'm on that one then. Yeah, it is the hardest because that one bolt up here at the front.
Yeah.
Yep, that one is the hardest. All
You
right.
gotta have your tongue hit the right way, and your mouth cut crooked with a special wrench, and hope you can get it happening.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, we're gonna figure it out. Well, in that way, when we time it, what we'll do is, if wherever our hardest struggle bolt is on this thing, on the headers, let's mark that tube, and if we need to modify it before it gets sent out to Jet Hot, let's do it.
Sounds good, man. That sounds good.
Because if we're gonna do it, we need to do it now
Yeah.
before they get coated. Because my thoughts is, if you can't get a wrench on it right now, then we need to.
I mean, you can get a wrench on it. You're
It's just a
on
nightmare.
struggle bus.
All right, we'll work on it then. Let's complicate that and make that better.
There's two complicated things on this motor. One, the headers, and then that solenoid bolt.
So,
Think I forgot
oh
about
my
that.
gosh!
Yeah, you done forgot about that because you didn't do it.
All right, so what he's talking about? So what he's talking about is the line lock solenoid down the bottom,
Golly, man.
and he is so happy with the guy who fabricated that thing
Oh,
up,
Lord.
which is me. And how you gotta put it together, it's bad. I agree. That is a weak point.
Jeez.
Thank goodness we don't have to
Well, it ain't
maintenance
a
that.
weak point. The bolt's on there for the fact. It's just working on it.
Yeah,
Now that's ours.
yeah,
Don't you throw your head up and say, "Oh, it ain't that." No, it's ours.
I agree. That one's bad. Luckily, that is not something we have to maintenance at all. If it's like a one time and done, unless it just breaks. But oh my gosh. But yeah,
And
so
if it breaks, you gonna reinvent the wheel down there. That's all I'm saying.
so what Jesse is saying is I'm the one fixing that one when it breaks. All right, 10-4.
Other than that, everything else ain't bad. It's your typical old hot rod, but man, them two right there, that's a bear.
Oh, it's a beast. For me, working on this thing,
And the boost pipe.
the boost pipe
a rough one.
is an aggravated one I have working on it. Jesse's is the headers, and my other one is tightening up the converter bolts.
Yeah.
That one is a stand on your
That
head.
Putting on your oil pan down there.
Yes, the
Grip
shield.
pan,
Yeah.
the shield. That's, phew, Lord, that was rough.
So what he's talking about is underneath the motor, most tracks require you to put a containment pan up underneath the oil pan and around the engine. And so that way, if you throw rods or spill oil, it goes into that pan.
Yeah.
And it's fun to put on, is what Jesse's trying to say.
It takes two guys.
It does.
To get it on comfortable.
'Cause it's
one
big.
One guy on one side, another guy on the other.
It's a big panel.
Literally line it up and then hit it, and hopefully it clicks.
Sometimes it's what you gotta do, bro. That's how it is. So yeah. So that is what's going on. Let's see here. What else is hard to work on this thing?
That's about it.
That's
I think
about- rest
we
of it-
cleaned off everything.
The rest of it's not too bad, but those are our fun points. So you guys, comment down below what's hard to work on your hot rod or your race car. Is there like a one thing that's on it that's like so difficult it makes you want to start throwing wrenches type of deal?
Yeah.
So comment down below and we'll get back into it here. So I'm going to walk around here and we got some other things to talk about here in the car. So something that me and Jesse done, I believe it was last night, we worked on the communication system on the car and stuff.
Yeah, it works good.
Yeah, so
I think, Blaine, if you're watching, I think you'll hear him.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. It really is.
so my helmet right here, that thing, see that? So we put a communication microphone and headphones in that thing, and you can see the radio for it right there. Okay, so a problem I had at our last race that we're at, let's see here if it's over here. So that's the crew chief's headset right there.
We hope to see you too, buddy.
Let's see here. Nope. I know where it's at. I'll let you see it right over here. I'm coming that way, Jesse. Yeah, here we go. All right, so this, if you guys can see it, is the connector that connects into my headset inside my helmet. So if this makes sense, you sit in the seat, you got your helmet on. It's either Hannah or Dad that's helping me with my belts, and they got to plug this in to my helmet. So this way I can talk with the crew chief and talk with my team and stuff if something's going on the track or helping me out with the car and all that stuff. So with this bad boy, this is good. My old one that was in here, it was a cam lock. So you stuck it in and you turned it to lock it in. And boy, with my fire gloves on, Jesse, I about couldn't get out of this thing
Oh, I bet so.
at our last pass we made with it. And we had to fix that. So yeah.
Yeah, that quick disconnect deals are going to be a lot nicer for you, man. 'Cause
Heck yeah.
you're kind of limited with them gloves on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Them gloves are thick.
Looks
All right.
like that little kid on the Christmas Story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, he's got that red outfit that his mom about kills him in. So Hannah, do we have some comments that's going on right now?
Let's see.
See what you got there.
Your dad, Jack.
Okay. All right. So we got some comments to read here real quick. Jesse, I'm going to hand you the phone and let you do some filming for a minute.
Sounds good, man. I'm sure your arm's killing you.
Yeah, it's starting to get weak here. All right. So let's see here. We've got some comments to get caught up on.
Ron said he wants to meet us one day, and I hope he does.
Ron, we'll do it, bro. We'll do it.
Just come one day to down in Bristol, Tennessee. You should see us around there somewhere.
All right, let's hear. So, Mac Kilby, it's my dad. Big shout out to Mac there. Removing the rear tires on Old Ethel is a workout.
Oh, yeah, man. I agree there, bro.
Jesse is a professional on removing tires.
It's like a XXX rated R movie when I'm putting that tire on the back of his car.
You go to the shop, you see Jesse like this. With the tire, and you're like...
Butt crack hanging out. I mean, it's something awful.
So, yeah, that, I understand, man. So, if y'all are there, you can check out on the channel. He's got an F100.
Sweet little pickup, man.
Ford, with a wicked blown injected motor in it, but it's a Pro Street truck as well, so it's got some big Mickey Thompsons on the back of it, and those things are heavy.
Yeah,
they got
I
some weight
imagine.
on them. So yeah, Dad, I hear you, man. All right, up next here, let's see here. Let's see here. So Jack put on here the hardest thing he has to work on is the leaking vacuum lines, and he's not good at finding the leaks. Yeah,
I believe that.
man, the vacuum lines on stuff. Oh my gosh, a lot of people, you do like a smoke test. They'll put like, there's like a smoke machine, or you can even blow like cigarette smoke into them. Aggravating, but yeah, man, vacuum leaks. I like personally, I'll take like some Dawn soap and put it in a squirt bottle, shake it up real good, make it real foamy, and just spray all over all the lines. And then when you start seeing bubbles pop up, that's where
He said he smoked a bunch, but it didn't help.
I knew
Oh, man, yeah.
I lined him right up. I lined him up. You got me. All right, let's see here up next. I'm not replying to your next one, Jack. I don't know what that one's about. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got it caught up. So yeah, so if you're having a hard time working on something on your hot rod, be sure to comment down below. Me and Jesse's talked about boost pipe. Dad's talked about changing big tires on these things. That is a hard job. If you got big tires, it's a big job to get them off.
Unless you got a full-blown pro mod.
Yeah.
You're pretty much somewhat a little bit easier there, but it's still a job.
And I'm telling you, man, down the road, like something that's on my mind, a lot of guys are now, the whole entire fender comes off.
Did you ever see Steve Morris's wagon, his drag week wagon? The whole back quarters come off that car so he can just get the slick off.
I'm telling you, man.
Man.
Hey, I'm not afraid to get the angle grinder out.
No, you ain't.
Yeah. I'll cut a fender off, bro. So I have thought about that on this thing. It would take some serious work because of the shape of the panels on this car. But basically what that means is you quarter turn faster the whole entire fender and it comes off. And that way you can pull the tires off really, really easy then. So yeah, I'd love to do that. That'd be really sweet there.
And Jack, that Volkswagen guy, he sent me a post of his, was your uncle or family member had a wicked drag bug. I watched that video. It was wicked.
I like drag bugs.
I like Volkswagens. I got respect for them guys, man.
We got a lot of friends right now that's got the Volkswagens. And stuff.
Oh, yeah, Steve and my buddy Bill, which he don't own one, but he's into them, though. Yeah. But I like Volkswagens. I tell you, whenever I get my 55 done, I've got a couple projects I'd like to invest in, but one of them is a Volkswagen. I would like to get me I really want a Volkswagen Doom buggy with the bodies and stuff. Yeah. That's what I like, but.
Yeah. Oh, check out my cup, guys. So my wife, in a little hand in here, got me a cool birthday cup. Check it out. It's got the hot rod on there. GTO, me and old Jesse.
Yeah, man.
At the track. And then about
the whole gang.
Yeah. Dad, Bennett, Jesse, Hannah, me, and there's Tim Armstrong. It's at your convenience.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, some more pictures of cars. So, yeah, cool little cup right there.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, a lot of cool things going on. Let's see here. We talked about sponsors. We talked about the oiling. Talked about our merch.
Talked about the swap meet.
Yeah, the swap meet. What stuff to buy. What stuff not to buy. Hannah, they had purses at the swap meet.
2 booths with purses.
What's the
I think one of them was an off-brand purse. Somebody was hand making them, and then the other one was these big old rubber things. Looked like something the daggum Teletubbies would carry.
Like little crock.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you want to call them.
What's that bag? We got one. The blue bag that the kids' diaper bag is. That blue bag. You know the print. That's what's those bags called?
Your mom would know if she's still watching.
Yeah, Mom, if you're watching, what's the
I can't remember.
The blue diaper bag that we have? What's the brand of that?
No, it's like the fabric quilted bag. I can't remember.
Yeah, but anyways, they were there. They had all kinds of stuff set up there.
I wish I was there.
Yep, so you missed out on this one. So anyway, so there was purses there to swap me. Those cars there. Jesse, we saw some cool Bel Air stuff that was there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's believe it or not, there's quite a few Bel Air booths. And it surprised me. I counted, let's see, 1, 2. I counted at least 4 booths that was just straight Bel Air, and that's cool.
Beer Bradley, that's it. So,
yeah,
so
okay.
Because all the car guys is going to be really familiar with it.
There was no guys over there, but there was a couple of ladies with some dogs in their bags.
That makes
sense. Yeah, so the wife was over there. So,
yeah, but there's a lot of Bel Air stuff. And what's cool, that was really cool when I seen that. It tells you COVID's about gone. I started seeing Ashley Chevelle show up.
Yeah.
I seen Dave's Truck Center show back up.
Yep.
There for about 3 solid years, they was gone. I mean, they said their trucks didn't come off the property because of COVID. So that was pretty neat to see come back. And it was a good turnout today. It really was. And
catching up on comments. Everyone has some good comments on here today.
Nice.
Yeah, but no, appreciate you guys commenting down below. Seriously, I hope we gave shout outs to everybody on here. I'm gonna go through here real quick. Jack, big shout out to you commenting. Mom, appreciate you.
Bunch.
Dad, Dr. Flex, appreciate you. Let's see here. Keep on scrolling. We got a bunch of comments on here today. Heck yeah, it's awesome. Ron, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you commenting on here as always. So yeah, we got several people that's on right now. Try to comment down below if you can. It really does help us out when you can comment. If you can't comment, put a thumbs up, anything on there, smiley face, anything. It does help our videos out a bunch on there. If you're having a hard time commenting and it's not letting you do it, you do have to be signed into YouTube to be able to do that. So if you haven't signed in yet, try to make you a little account. It doesn't cost anything. So the comments do help out a bunch. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
I think it was Dr. Flex said he scored 2 Harley pots for $5 at a swap meet, and it's $40 new. So
Heck yeah, man. That is
rock
awesome.
and roll, man. Ain't nothing like a bargain, I tell you.
Yeah, man. Golly.
Love it. Love it. Can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I gotta show you again my tape. I just
Man, the man is proud of his trophy, I tell you.
Forget about the car.
Check out my tape. I mean, look at this. Boom. It's like gambling over here. I had a good day. This whole bag, I think I had like $30 or $40 in it. So, boom. All those, $10.
And how much you pay for duct tape?
Duct tape was $3 a piece.
That ain't bad because, man, at friggin' the dollar store, it's $5 for a thing of duct tape. And that's a big one, too. And
got a sticker from old Mad Bowtie Garage.
yeah, man, check them out on YouTube.
Yeah, some buddies of ours. They do a lot of Chevrolet stuff on there.
Yeah, they do a lot of, like, if you're into car shows, watching car shows, that's what they're about.
Ground straps, because
Can't get enough of them.
every time I turn around, something needs a ground strap on it, where it's Jesse's stuff or my stuff. So I went ahead and bought some of those. They're super cheap. And then I really like these sanding drums. I always get me some of those. And then a filter for our customer's truck. This is going to be a breather for his oil system over there. So I saw that and I was like, yep, getting that. And then to round it out to an even, I think it was $20 on one of those orders. I got a couple of these valve stem tools. I thought those was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
little baby wrench there. How you like that?
Oh,
Oh,
you made
yeah,
me
see?
laugh.
You hear that? It's so cute. How about that?
I snagged some oil filter wrenches. I guess that's what you call them. That cup that goes on the bottom of your oil filter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got that.
I bought a whole kit of that. That was cool. And I
How
bought
much was that bad boy?
$25.
That was a steal.
Yeah.
Those things are like every bit like $10.
Yeah, because man, I got tired, and me and Mike was talking about it. You can go buy a 350 Chevrolet oil filter, and you can never get the same size. Even if it does fit a 350, it's always different for some reason. So, Mike, I am going to do what you said, though. I'm going to write that number down, the one I like. That way I can get the number back for next go-round. Sometimes you got to keep it simple. I got a cool magazine. I like to collect old car magazines and then find I like collecting little old stuff, but if everybody digs in my collection, it's going to be really, really cool one day. But I like finding old car magazines and pictures that was forgotten. I like to frame them. And I got an old Rat Fink. I bought a Rat Fink magazine from an antique store for $4, I think. I think it was $3 or $4. And if you keep up with the Hoopty Kings, I got a humongous sign that's like 30 foot long that it says, "Welcome to the Great American Swap Meet." And how I got that idea was from an old Rat Fink magazine. It had a picture, a cartoon deal drawn out, and it said, "Welcome to the Great American Swap Meet." And I was like, oh man, that's cool. And that's where I got that idea, was out of a Rat Fink magazine. I got it framed too. I even framed that little picture.
Comments on here. Appreciate the birthday wishes. I did have a birthday yesterday. So thank you guys a bunch. Appreciate that.
We're getting big old men, I tell you.
Be old man. Yeah, so See all that good stuff there. So
Tammy said, "Don't get her started on magazines."
yeah, Dad has got a magazine collection.
Yeah, Mike. One day you gonna have to show me that magazine collection. I like to look at it.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
I'm not spending the whole day.
That's fine with me. I don't care.
All right, so guys, we're gonna round it out here. Let's see. We'll go back to selfie on both those.
All right.
We'll get on out here for the day. All right. So again, AMSOIL, appreciate you. Big shout out there. All of our sponsors, big time. We thank all of them. We couldn't do this without them. Special thanks area back here at the back. Can't thank all of them enough. So, all right, Jesse, let's get on in here. And let's tell these folks I'm eating some birthday cookie, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Got a little bit hungry there. All right. So, guys, it's that time. We're going to wrap it up here. We're right at the hour mark. Thank y'all so much. Seriously.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Means a lot.
It really
I hope
does.
you get enjoyment out of it.
I hope y'all do.
Yeah.
This week, Jesse and I both have gotten messages from folks like, man, y'all got to go live again. You got to go live again. And when you going to go live and all that stuff. So I hope you all do like this. We try to make it enjoyable.
Next week, we'll have a little bit more going. My old junker will be up here.
Yeah, we'll have the 55 up here as well
Yeah.
to talk about and stuff too. We'll be up here with the goat. And but no, man, we're having a good time. We really do appreciate everyone. Me and Jesse and the whole family really are blessed to do what it is that we get to do.
Yeah.
And
If it wasn't for you all, this wouldn't even be a thing.
exactly.
really would.
The fans, the followers, the subscribers, all that stuff. You guys are the reason why we got the sponsors we got.
Pretty much, exactly.
It really is, because we're able to take and show the views we get, the subscribers we have, the comments that we get, and companies look at that stuff and they look at it and they're like, hey, these are some guys that are trying to work hard, they're trying to make it happen, and you guys are allowing us to do that. So seriously, from the bottom of our heart, God bless yous.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
y'all so much. I hope everyone is safe and doing well. Do things you enjoy.
Always.
I like-
Next step ain't promised.
Exactly. I try to leave this off on a positive note.
Yeah.
Go see your family, go see your loved ones, go do the stuff you like to do, and enjoy life. And as always, God bless, and put the man upstairs first, and everything's going to be all right.
Oh, yes,
So,
sir.
that's it.
Always all right.
That's it. All right. So I'm going to get out of my sermon here. I appreciate yous. God bless yous. And stay safe out there. Keep between the lines. And if it gets out of line a little bit, hey, just back steer a little bit, back pedal some, and just get it lined back up again. And y'all be good to go. I'll see y'all later.